fun story here. Jenny, you saw this.
Yeah.
Nick Symmonds, 800-meter star, has
coming
a new goal
out of retirement,
to
kind
run,
of.
Yeah.
to run 100.
Yep.
And he did his first run of the year.
Good old time trial.
12:36 was it?
That was from the standing start. From a running start, he had about a 15-meter lead in there to get some momentum going into the starting line. He ran 11:6. So his goal is to run sub 11. And I did a little bit of number crunching here to try to figure some stuff off based on his 400-meter PR. So his best ever 400 is 48:53.
2015.
Yep,
FloTrack
2015.
throwdown.
Yep, I was just gonna say from the FloTrack throwdown. So that's averaging about 12.13 seconds per 100 there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So if you want to look at that, that wasn't even in his prime. I think his best was 144 in 2015 in the 800.
Oh, 142 at the Olympic final.
Yeah.
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 You're talking
But I'm
about.
talking about
Oh, I see. My bad.
in that year.
Still thinking about Van
Yep.
Kirk, sorry.
So yeah, that considered it, and he's been retired for well over a year now.
Yeah. 17.
I think he might be able to get into the low 11s. I don't know if he can break 11.
Sub
Based on
11.
that.
Sub 11 is quick.
It is very quick.
Sub 11's no joke, and anybody who's watched Nick Symmonds' career knows he wasn't coming at the 800 from like a sprint, like a 400 perspective, right? He was always, he always had a strong finish, but that was more because he was smart tactically and had more left and would close quickly as other people fell apart.
He also just didn't get off the line very well.
Right.
That was just kind of his MO. I mean, he did finish well, but he also wasn't a fast starter. He just
And
never did
that's
have that
something
top end
he's
speed.
historically he's always admitted to. Hence the whole bison thing.
Yeah.
know.
I think, so if he does this from blocks or with fully automatic timing, obviously it's gonna be even tougher. So I think he should do a compromise, because I saw the 15-meter rolling start, and that's obviously gonna make you faster.
Gives you a huge advantage. Yeah.
But I think with someone like Symmonds, he needs like a 200-meter rolling start. I think really he should lean into this whole thing. I think he could
top
just
speed.
I
200 meters.
I think that might be the case. So I think we should make a compromise. You can do hand timed. Sub 11 still counts, but the 200-meter rolling start needs to be in play, or the 150, and that'll balance out any advantage he would get from the rolling start. It takes a while to get going. I think that's a fair compromise. Or put him in blocks. I think that would be fun too. Right?
I think
Well,
it
he
has to be
has
in
to do it
blocks.
from blocks.
Yeah, I think so.
You think he's gonna do blocks?
Oh, absolutely. He won't even have a shot at getting near low 11s without blocks.
Yeah, I think that he needs to get in shape for the 100. It would be nice if he had some ability to take on a sprinting coach, whether Otto has some free time or what. but he needs to obviously work on his starts. I mean, when you watch the video, he's not using blocks, but the start takes him a while to do it. Not to be a skeptic, but a lot of this is just for him to stay relevant, which no one wants to be irrelevant. I am skeptical that he can break 11, as I think most people are, but I think that's probably what Nick wants at this point, is everyone to kind of be somewhat skeptical that he can do it.
I like the goal too, because even if he doesn't break 11, it's still kind of impressive if he gets like mid to low. Honestly.
It's interesting because his last goal, or another one of his goals, was like to climb all these mountains, right?
Yes.
So you go from one extreme in terms of like
Yes.
a feat of pure endurance to like the shortest event competed at the Olympics. I think more people should have goals about going fast as opposed to going long, because then you can actually kind of do it, and even if things don't go perfectly, you can still get to the start line. If you come up a little short, you were better than you were.
Yep.
When you always set the goal of like, I want to run a marathon, or I want to break this time, or I want to run this ultra, it's like the training is so arduous that there's even a lot of questions about whether to even get there.
Yeah.
So in 2019, people should make sprinting goals.
That's right.
That's my big takeaway.